Hello, everybody. I'm just waiting a few minutes to see if any people come on, and just kind of wait a few minutes and allow those to join us, okay? I already have the cards, the tarot cards pre-shuffled. But the oracle cards that I will be using afterwards, I have not pre-shuffled, okay? I will be shuffling them on camera for you guys. Okay? Alright. So, I do feel that those that are that come across this will resonate, okay? And I actually did this ahead earlier today and late last night, so I do feel these were channeled messages. I had a few at the beginning I'm going to go over as well. But with that being said, I'm fixing to go ahead and start. Okay. Hey, Dusty. Hey, Ava. Y'all feel free to share so others can have the opportunity within receiving these messages as well, okay, you guys? And to also help support in what it is I do within trying to serve out my life purpose, to help guide those who may need, support, guidance, clarity, or confirmation within y'all's journeys from Spirit that I'm able to channel as a gift of mine, okay? So I am just going to actually wait just a few more minutes. This is a rose quartz that I'm going to be using for this reading. It's a beautiful crystal. Rose quartz, is obviously about love. So I figured I'd use it. This reading does consist of lots of pinks and oranges, and as you can see, this is the Power of Surrender Oracle cards I'll be using after the tarot reading. That has orange and yellow, and then this is the Work Your Light Oracle deck. I'm going to incorporate this because, of course, if you're in a twin flame spiritual connection, then you guys are here to serve out a life purpose or a mission here on earth. So I'm going to be using my Light Workers Oracle deck. Work Your Light. And then I'm going to be using the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck here. Okay, so I'm fixing to start here in just a few more brief seconds or two. Alright, so I'm fixing to go ahead and start, you guys, okay? So this is my Palo Santo, and I'm just going to use this real briefly before we start to just kind of cleanse my area, my space, my aura, my energy, and to cleanse and bless, as well as to protect us from any dark or negative energies that try to manifest, attach themselves to our mind, body, spirits, and souls. My cards, my home, my things, my loved ones. We're divinely protected by the universe, my higher power, and archangels, spirit guides, and my ancestors from positive love and light only energies. Alright, so we can now start. Alright, alright, so the channeled messages I received when I was meditating before I did the tarot cards last night, I got a starting energy, and there's definitely I feel like those that come across this is definitely going to resonate with them being one another's soul tribe. Okay, that we are spiritually awakened and we're on the same vibrational frequency, right? So, I do feel like lots of our ancestors is assisting us as a guide, and it's multiple of them, okay? And they are always here with us and protecting us, but we need to remember that we need to start asking them for help or assistance, because they have to have us have our permission ultimately before they can. Okay, so definitely need to start communicating more with them. Also, is what I was able to channel, and that you are definitely needing help and guidance, support, or clarity within this situation here, and they did come through with allowing me to receive these messages for you guys, okay? Excuse me. Alright, so starting off, the first card we have here is the Seven of Wands, okay? So first of all, Wands energy is fire element sign, so it could you could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sag, or you could be at Aries, Leo, or Sag. If not, then this is just kind of the energy, as Wands does represent passion and any kind of like creative projects or ideas, dreams, goals, or wishes, and the things that we desire, things we love, okay? So this could definitely be pertaining to, of course, love. So the message for the Seven of Wands that I intuitively received was that, you guys have been really trying hard and fighting for something or someone you love, okay? So it's very ready moving, and you guys have been very determined about victorizing your wants and needs within this connection here. Hey, Chantel. Alright, so this is what the Seven of Wands means, and that's been, going on with the current kind of past energy, is the Seven of Wands. And this kind of represents, those of you watching. Alright, this could be you, or it could be vice versa. Okay. Alright, so the next card we have, I thought this was so interesting. Seven of Wands, and then right after that was the Eight of Wands. Okay. I love, there's this moon here, this full moon energy in this card I picked up. But with the Eight of Wands, the message I got here as a clarifier card of the Seven of Wands here, within what it is that's been kind of something you feel that you've been needing to fighting very hard over. So the fight or energy of this is coming to an end soon, is what I got with this Eight of Wands, because or if things just haven't changed, the outcome or the answers has yet established. But when it does, it will be very, I feel it will be very soon for you all. Okay, I feel you will be receiving some kind of message, news, or just some kind of information that's coming in very quickly for you guys here, very soon, I feel. Okay, again, the fight, okay, or energy of this is coming to an end soon for you guys. Or if things just haven't changed or the outcome answers has yet established, then it will be very soon. Alright, is what I'm getting with this. I feel you will be receiving some kind of messages or news again, okay? So, that is what I got with the Eight of Wands as a clarifier to the Seven of Wands. So if you guys have been trying to receive some kind of information or messages or guidance within this, like advice possibly, then that could definitely, be some advice of that. Okay, so moving on, the next card is going to represent who you're dealing with, okay? So let's see who your person is, or what they're about, kind of, within their energy. So we have the Nine of Wands. So we have 7, 8, 9 in a row. And I shuffled these so many times before, you guys. It's really crazy. So with the Nine of Wands, with who you're dealing with, is someone that you've been through a lot together, as well as hard-fought, victorious, and who has been through a lot of ups and downs in life, and who has been feeling, wary and guarded, or a family man. The Nine of Wands talks about this man, or the divine masculine type of energy or the cross watcher is protective and helps them, or protects others. He definitely don't, forget past attacks. Dedication and commitment is with the Nine of Wands also represents within who you're dealing with. They are very dedicated and committed and are very in love within you and this connection, okay? So don't think, this is over. I can see that this has been a long journey for you guys. It's been a fighting battle. So just do not give up, because things are definitely going to change in your favor as we move on. You'll see. Okay, so the next, okay, so next is, the next card is going to represent what do they want, alright? So what do they want out of this connection here? Alright, and we got the Chariot card, alright? So this is a overall good card, positive card to have in this reading, because the Chariot card here talks about overcoming the conflict and to move forward in a positive direction. Okay, this is what they want, and the needs to keep going on, and through sheer hard work and commitment, you will be victorious within this, alright? So, they're wanting you to kind of work and commit a little bit harder, and may also need to, conjure, control your emotions in order to have a successful relationship, conquer your emotions. Is what I'm getting, okay? Is what they want. Okay, so the next card is going to represent advice for you guys, okay? The advice that you guys got is the Three of Wands. Alright, so the Three of Wands, again, Wands energy, lots of Wands energy. it suggests to be positive and to just keep taking consistent steps forward, moving on towards your own passions, dreams, and goals. Set an intention and then envision your goal or where you want to see this connection in the future, looking forward to something within the future with optimism and a mission. So I feel a spiritual connection talks about, achievements, and then like 3 means love. And it also, this card suggests can suggest to look at the bigger picture and not just the details, okay? Alright, so we're going to see what the most likely outcome of this, or what the outcome they would like to have. Okay, so we have the Sun card. Okay, so the Sun card is a card that can represent a reconciliation or a new cycle, or a new romantic cycle, a new phase within this relationship. It's something kind of new, a new beginning, like within this new beginning, because the Sun kind of talks about, speaking your truth and like a sudden understanding, okay? Having enlightenment, happiness, or joy, but may not be necessarily the ending you wanted, okay? So, like, was it how you envisioned, like, the specific outcome to be? But overall is a positive card to end up with. Because overall you'll be happy, and this will bring you joy, because it represents happiness, success, optimism, and truth. So, being your inner childlike selves, your true authentic self, also could talk about, like, a reconciliation in the union, and also known as, like, good things and positive outcomes to current struggles. Alright, so again, let's see what the outcome is going to be, the most likely outcome with the Divine Masculine or the Cross Watcher. Knight of Pentacles. Alright, so this Knight of Pentacles energy here, alright, this talks about work, effort, and, like, general responsibility and dedication. It can also, like, represent someone hardworking and knows that the road ahead is hard, but quietly gets on with it, He definitely is someone who wants less talk and a lot more action. So that's what I'm getting with the Knight of Pentacles here, within, like, the outcome of what will kind of happen within what it is they want to receive back, okay? Okay, so we have one more outcome card here, and it's the Six of Pentacles. And this planet is Venus for this card, surprisingly. The sign of it, though, is Taurus. So this talks about, earth energy, groundingness, balance, being in alignment, harmony. It talks about generosity, shared wealth, prosperity, and balance within this union for the most likely outcome. Balance, harmony, healing, and empathy, and solutions to the balance, okay? To receive the balance, or to have balance in this union connection here. Alright, so moving on, the main lesson you will learn within your spiritual paths. We actually got, right after the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, okay? So this is Swords energy, and this is air element sign, and this astrological sign for this card is actually Aquarius, but it talks about communication here. So the This will allow you to learn how to gradually change and to allow movement and to travel away from difficulty or danger. The solution of current problems will be ending long journeys and passages from pain or obstacles which are overcome, okay, is what this card can mean. It's time to be more talkative, it represents. It also represents like communication or the sharing of ideas, whether it's yours or someone else's. Because it's definitely time to open up and talk about them as long as it is constructive, all right? So this card also talks about calmer waters after a difficult time. And then also like a new unexpected turn in your connections. So this is for the month of October. And then last but not least, we have the Strength card. Alright, and so this is fire sign again, Aries, Leo, Sag, and this talks about your inner strength and our ability to love ourselves and yourself and others genuinely, and having unconditional acceptance of yourself and others. Alright, so it talks about having discipline and control and mastery of yourself and in immediate surroundings. Having like more patience, courage, and this is also about your heart chakra, and it's Leo, fire, and it's the triumph of loving kindness and gentle confidence over the drives and quirks of the ego. And it also talks about having emotional maturity, like having control over your emotions. Alright. Okay, so that was the tarot reading channel messages that I have received and gotten. Next, I'm going to be pulling some oracle cards from the Power of Surrender oracle deck here. Just to kind of get a little bit more clarifiers or messages within what it is we need to kind of surrender, release, and let go of. Okay, so the first card is going to represent you. And then the second card will represent the other person, and then the third card will be what you guys both need to surrender or let go of and release and heal. Alright, so for my Divine Feminines, it says, surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Alright. And then the Divine Masculines. What does my Divine Masculines need to surrender, release, or let go? Alright, surrender to prayer. It says, give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. Right? And then next, the last card is going to represent both of you two, the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine, on what you guys both together need to work on within releasing, healing, and surrendering to. Alright, so we have the universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. It says surrender your belief in scarcity. Interesting. Alright. So, moving on, I'm going to be pulling 2 oracle cards from the Work Your Light oracle deck. One's going to be Divine Feminine, and the other will be Divine Masculine. So we got Starseed. What lights you up? Alright, so you may be a Starseed. Alright. Divine Masculine. Card for my Divine Masculines. We got Birthing a New Age. And it says, birthing new creations and dreaming a new world into being. Alright, and then the card that is at the bottom of the deck says, it says share your voice. Never fails. Something always happens like that, you guys. But it says, come out of the cave, persecution, expression, share your voice. Yeah, definitely all about throat chakra. Speaking our truths and such. So let's see. I'm going to read from the guidebook from the Work Your Light Oracle deck here. If I can find the guidebook and what I did with it. And then afterwards, I'm going to be pulling from the Romance Angels Oracle deck to end it off, you guys, okay? And this is what they look like. We'll just be pulling one, okay? And that will be this reading for October. Love, Twin Flame reading. Alright, so we had Starseed. Alright, so starseeds are souls with a double mission, to raise their own consciousness and the consciousness of the planet. There are old souls who have incarnated elsewhere beyond this planet. Many starseeds arrive with a feeling that time is running out and that there's something that they came here to do or create or contribute. If you pull this card, it is to confirm that you are a starseed and you are being encouraged to answer the call, to follow what lights you up. Once awake, most starseed souls find it hard to have meaningless conversations, jobs, and relationships. They innately know that there is much more to life and feel that there's something more and get to work. They remain restless until they step into their calling, which is to light up the world with their unique presence. Starseeds are scattered all over the planet, in hospitals and schools, in slums and mansions, on stages and in edit suites, in parks and nightclubs, in taxis and theme parks. Many starseeds spend parts of their lives trying to fit in or in some form of spiritual closet. If you are dimming your light to fit in, it is time that you stop and start embracing the unique light that you came here to share and treat your time on Earth like a glorious vacation. Okay, next is birthing a new age. Alright, so often our path is exactly the one that we don't feel prepared to walk. Walk it anyway. Often that is rising feels far bigger than we could possibly hold. Be a container for it anyway. Often our creations seem to have a wild, uncontrollable consciousness of their own. Birth them anyway. Often what is ours to do is the very thing that most intimidates us. Be courageous and do it anyway. You are birthing a new age. Right now, we're in a transition period between ages, in the process of allowing the old cycle to fall away and the new to rise. Like driving in the fog and trusting the road will appear ahead. We need to release old identities in ways that no longer serve us, using our intuition as a compass. You are part of a group of souls who have been incarnating at significant periods of history preparing for this exact time, dreaming a new world into being. Magdalene sisters, daughters of Isis, essences, priestesses, witches, mystics, healers, seers, artists, midwives, visionaries, guardians of the earth, and storytellers from times past. It is time to give permission and space for what is beckoning within to be born. We are dreaming a new world into being. I am open to surrendering to the creations what are wanting to be birthed through me. May I be of service in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. Please use me, please lead me, please show me the way. Alright. So now you can share your voice. Next from, last but not least, one card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck. Alright, we have separation, and it says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Now, this doesn't have to mean physically, it can be emotionally detached, or it could be physically as well. Okay? So, remember, you guys, love yourselves, heal yourselves, and go within divine timing and don't force anything. Because, surrendering the idea that you can fix someone, okay, and needing to do a little bit more self-discovery within one another individually is what I'm feeling, okay, you guys? So I hope that these messages were able to give you clarity, confirmation, support, or guidance within your current situation or circumstances. I'm so sorry, you guys, if you guys are going through a separation right now. I definitely know how that can be and how that feels. I'm here for you guys. Appointments are available to make with me if you would like to book a reading or a session with me. I do provide support and guidance sessions, tarot reading sessions, as well as spiritual life coaching services that collaborate both the two together. So with that being said, I'm sending infinite blessings of light to you guys, and until again, bye.